Maha Ganapataye Namaha. In this video, I'm going to share with you a very practical tip that you can use to start bringing your manifestations to life in a more powerful way. Now, if you watched my last video, I talked about the concept of the emotional state and how if you can learn how to trigger emotions of elevated kind and then channel them into thoughts, you can become a very, very powerful creator. And these are some of the signs of progressing to more advanced levels of being a manifester. Now, in this video, I'm going to talk about more ways to cultivate that emotion so that you can learn how to trigger the right kind. Now, what happened to me is just a moment ago before recording this video, I experienced one of my manifestations that I have been working on come to life. And I felt this spontaneous giddiness, this excitement, like a child almost, a childlike joy. And I thought to myself, this is very interesting. Because if you watch my past videos, you're familiar with the concept of electromagnetic manifestation, which is this idea of pairing a thought and attaching an emotion to it to build a very powerful memory, with the idea that manifestation is a three-dimensional expression of the information you have stored within your body as genetics, your brain. Information is also memory. So the emotion is what brings these thoughts to life. Now, when I was having this experience to happen to me, what occurred to me was, this is how I need to feel when I'm trying to simulate these in my practices, because the practices is all about building memory in advance. Remember also the Harvard study that the brain and the body cannot differentiate between an external stimulated reality versus an internal simulated reality. When they are measuring the brain of these pianists, when they're physically playing the piano versus when they were just thinking about playing the piano, what they observed is the brain responds the same way. And we know through the study of neuroplasticity, the brain, even as an adult, is constantly molding itself based on thoughts, feelings, and actions that neurons are firing with every time we do one of these things and wiring together. Now, these emotions are bringing these thoughts to life. They are building experiences or very powerful memories. An experience is typically defined as something that happens to you and an emotion that's attached to it, and that builds experience or memory. Some of your most powerful memories are those with the most emotion attached to them. So the concept is of building this electromagnetic thought, which is the electric thought and the magnetic emotion. According to the study of Joe Dispenza, thoughts are electric and the emotions are magnetic, and together they create an electromagnetic field. There are also other quantum phenomena that happens through this electromagnetic thinking that I'm not going to get into in this video. So, in general, what we're trying to do in our practices is simulate these emotional experiences of taking a present tense thought and making it real ahead of time so we can snap into that reality, so that we can build the memory in advance and experience that expression in the three-dimensional world, aka manifestation. So, the concept or the tip in this video is look for those small wins in your life. When something goes in your favor, when you have some success in something, and note those feelings and try to replicate those feelings in your meditation practices. It's one thing to engineer it, it's another thing to experience it in real time. And it's so valuable to note how that feels so that way you can use it and benefit to manifest faster and more powerfully. I hope this video helps and gives you some concepts that you can use to start manifesting results faster. If you'd like to be trained by me one-on-one to manifest, leave a comment below with the words discovery call, and we'll set up a free consultation call to get to know one another. As always, happy manifesting and God bless.